step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
And that includes losses in the first two games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Adam Jones will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And Nix will get him at first, 1 away. Melky Cabrera will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting. He shoots this one on into center field for a base hit. And a good at-bat there as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Jose Abreu will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the 1-out single. Now here's the first pitch, and this will be fouled away. He waits, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. The way they've been playing, and you have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball.
Here's the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. Long throw to third. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. Avisail Garcia will stand in hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. First pitch on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. Adam LaRoche will stand in now. Currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jones has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. The three of us are back at U.S. Cellular Field in just a moment. First pitch coming.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit hard up the middle. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Steve Pearce will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And that'll get down for a base hit. Delman Young will get his first opportunity now. And as you can see, he hasn't been much of a contributor these past 10 or so games, as you see the average there. He's ready now. The pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. There's one. Back to first, and Young's hit into a double play. Matt Wieters will get his first shot now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Pause. Now the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Alexi Ramirez will start things off in the bottom of the second. First offering on the way. And this is up and in, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Lined into left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. Connor Gillespie will take his first cut to the ball game here. Now here's the first pitch. And he bunts at this one, but it might be too hard. And he'll easily make it to first as they won't even field this thing. Giovanni Soto will dig in here. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And in a National League game, this might be a spot to put one down, but I sort of doubt we'll see that here.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Carlos Sanchez will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Adam Eaton will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch to him. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Caleb Joseph is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Designated hitter, Caleb Joseph.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And the pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Jason Nix will be the batter. And that's in there for strike one.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
And that misses 1-1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Okay, don't get rattled. The batter, number one, shortstop.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Everett Cabrera comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number two. Manny Machado will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Melky Cabrera makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the pitch. Swinging a high bouncer to short. Knee high, he barehands it. On to first is Cabrera, and that's the first out. Jose Abreu will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0. Avisail Garcia will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now another 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Adam LaRoche will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. That's popped up now towards short right field. Nix is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. White Sox able to add on thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Adam Jones will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Got him. Chris Davis will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Steve Pearce will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch coming. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the pitch. Now this pitch is swung on and lined over the head of the shortstop Ramirez. It's a base hit. Delman Young will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes. And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Alexi Ramirez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Alexi Ramirez.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Connor Gillespie will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Pierce is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Giovanni Soto is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Fouled back. One on the way. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. So this is hauled in by the second baseman. Carlos Sanchez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. Ready now on 1-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here comes a 1-2. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over.
Leading off for Baltimore, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Matt Wieters will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Caleb Joseph will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
Jason Nix will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a ground ball toward the hole, and it's going to get through for his second hit of the afternoon. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Everett Cabrera will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Changeup called strike one. There's a shot out to right center field. And this is going to get between Eaton and Garcia and make it all the way to the wall. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple. Manny Machado will step forward now with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Machado now on 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency happen.
And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Adam Jones is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Then he thought to bring in the infield in here with 1 away. Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. Chris Davis will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Now it's off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Right fielder,
Steve Pearce is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. And this is going to get between Eaton and Garcia and make it all the way to the wall. Now the relay home. And he is in to score as well. So the lead swells to 6-3. Delman Young will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. On the ground to third. On to first, and Delman is retired here for the second out of the inning. Matt Wieters will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits. Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. It's the Orioles 6. And the White Sox 3. Adam Eaton will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hats.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1, 2, 3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Now the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Young will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2. Jose Abreu will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Fouled back. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Lays off 2-2 now. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 3-2, here it is. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but foul. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, 1 pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Now the 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Orioles 6 and the White Sox 4. Zach Putnam will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
57. Sack.
Caleb Joseph stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Full count. 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Jason Nix will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And now a pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Everett Cabrera is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Manny Machado will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Adam Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
And leading off for the White Sox.
Alexi Ramirez will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And now a swing here by Ramirez as he sends this one high in the air out to deep left field. Looking back, boy, it is young, but he'll just watch this one sail out of here. A solo home run for Alexi Ramirez. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Giovanni Soto will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch coming.
Soto.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 5 runs, 10 hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pierce is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Carlos Sanchez will try it again. He's grounded out. Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Ryan Mattis is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Adam Eaton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The next pitch starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
2-0 on the way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Sox get a run off the bat of Alexi Ramirez. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Orioles 6 and the White Sox 5. Chris Davis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And the pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1 and 2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone. A solo home run for Steven Pierce. Number 14 on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead. 2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2. And oh, he got the glove up in time as this ball grills him. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Matt Wieters will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Caleb Joseph will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
I'll hold that thought as the play is made out there for out number 3, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 7 and the White Sox 5. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First offering on the way. Melky Cabrera is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Pierce is there, and he has it for the out. Jose Abreu will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. 5 runs, 11 hits. 2 errors for the White Sox so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Avisail Garcia will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Pierce is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Adam LaRoche will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
2-1 to 2-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Two. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They're down 2, 7-5.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Daniel Webb will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Now pitching for the White Sox. Number 4.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Everett Cabrera will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. To second for 1, on to first to complete the double play. Manny Machado will dig in. He singled his last time around. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Grounded, foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Aaron O'Day is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Connor Gillespie will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And that's in there, base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Giovanni Soto will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Number 5, second base.
Carlos Sanchez will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now both runners on the move. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? Is a two-out double steal. Adam Eaton will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game. He can make up for it with a big hit right here.
He waits. Now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runners at second and third with two gone. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. Here's the 1-2. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Pierce is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Now the pitch. Adam Jones is at the plate as he watches ball one. 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Chris Davis will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. And a fastball is in there for strike one. Now here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning. Steve Pierce will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game. And on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Zach Britton is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Melky Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. And now a pitch on the way. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first is Cabrera, and that's the first out. Jose Abreu will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. They'll try again, 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Avisail Garcia is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first offering. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Adam LaRoche get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row, and it's not looking like this hot spell's going to end anytime soon.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go...